Dex arrives at Sunny's office with news. Drew Kane was badly beaten in Pentonville and taken to G8. Sunny fumes as Drew is supposed to be under his protection. Dex says Book was informed, but someone betrayed them. Sunny vows to find out who did this and punish them. They head for G8. At the hospital, Liz speaks with a doctor about Drew. He hasn't regained consciousness and has been sent for scans. Jake arrives to see his mom and says they have to talk about Charlotte. He swears it's important. She spots Carly walk in and asks him to wait for her. She checks in with Carly and reveals Drew hasn't regained consciousness yet. Carly asks if he'll be okay. She says the doctor will be out to talk to her as soon as possible as she's on his contact list, but right now she needs to speak to her son, as he doesn't know about Drew yet. Liz gets back to Jake and asks what he needs to tell her. Jake admits he was with Charlotte last night, not his friend Angus. He is embarrassed, but Charlotte took all these selfies of them, and he knew she'd find out he lied. She can see he likes Charlotte and asks what he likes about her. He says everything, plus she likes him. Liz needs to get back to work, when just then Jake spots Carly and wants to ask her if he can visit Drew. Liz says there is something she needs to know first. She breaks the news, and an upset Jake insists he stay until he knows how Drew is doing. Sunny and Dex arrive, and Sunny heads to see Carly. She looks at him and says, "You promised to protect him." Sunny says he doesn't know what went wrong, and Carly says this is their doing for asking Drew to help him. Sunny is sure Drew was careful in asking about Austin, but Carly says he still ended up in the hospital. Sunny and Dex arrive, and Sunny heads to see Carly. She looks at him and says, "You promised to protect him." Sunny says he doesn't know what went wrong, and Carly says this is their doing for asking Drew to help him. Sunny is sure Drew was careful in asking about Austin, but Carly says he still ended up in the hospital. Sunny swears he'll find out who did this, and Diane will get Drew released from Pentonville. Carly cries. Will he be alive to be released? Sunny tells her not to go to the worst-case scenario. Carly cries she loves him, and Drew may die because someone sent the SEC after them, and a power-hungry judge gave him a terrible sentence. She vents it's all wrong. She storms off. Anna bumps into Portia at the hospital but keeps moving. Portia stops her, and Anna asks the bodyguard Sunny assigned her for a moment alone. Portia wants to clear the air, but Anna tells her that she never should have come to her house and is sorry. Portia says Curtis doesn't blame her, but Anna knows Portia does. Portia admits she focused her anger on her, but she didn't deserve all of it. Anna notes, all of it. Portia is still angry that Curtis was collateral damage, and she knows Anna didn't pull the trigger, but Curtis is paying the price for someone else's actions. Anna is glad they took this time to speak. Portia knows she and Curtis are close, and she appreciates what Anna did to help Trina in Greenland. Anna says it was a group effort, and she was right that Curtis doesn't deserve to suffer. Portia knows she lost her house and is sorry. She also is glad she has Valentin in her life. Portia leaves her, and Anna thinks about Valentin keeping things from her. Molly arrives looking for TJ and finds him with Curtis. She's glad to see them both as she has news to share. She was going to wait until TJ was off work, but she was too excited. She tells TJ it worked, and Andrea is pregnant. TJ and Molly embrace, and she lets Curtis know that he can tell Portia, and her already mom knows. TJ asks if anyone else knows. Molly admits her mom is telling Christina. Molly excuses herself when the office calls and Curtis can see TJ is over the moon. TJ can't believe he's going to be a dad. Elsewhere, Dex and Sunny board an elevator, and Dex asks if the guy from Pikeman could be behind Drew's attack to send Sunny a message. Sunny says it's possible, but he has other enemies in Pentonville who would love to take him down. They get off and spot Portia with Molly, TJ, and Curtis celebrating the baby news. Curtis suggests they carry on the celebration at the Savoy where his dad booked Eddie Main. Sunny and Portia lock eyes, and she quickly wheels Curtis off. Dex asks Sunny if he should stick around, but Sunny says he can take off. At Nina's place, Anna wakes Charlotte up, who is sleeping on a couch. Charlotte asks where her papa is, and Anna says he's gone, and he doesn't have time for Charlotte now that he fell in love with her. Charlotte is woken from her nightmare by Nina. Alone, Nina asks Valentin what if Charlotte's been dreaming about what she did to Anna. He hopes this surprise will help everyone move on.